Hi, my name is Leela Brock, and today I'm going to be speaking on a very important topic, and that is corporal punishment, specifically corporal punishment in parenting in regards to discipline. So, I know a lot of Americans who are parents use corporal punishment to discipline their children, but my hopes today are that you will change your mind about that and that I can convince you that it's just an ineffective way to punish your children. So today I'm going to be covering the definition of corporal punishment. I'm going to be talking about why corporal punishment is ineffective. I'm also going to be discussing why parents resort to corporal punishment. And then we're going to discuss alternatives, different ways to discipline your children. We're going to be talking about the building of emotional trust, and we're also going to be talking about legal and, the legal side of things. So, we're first going to start with the definition. So, Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines corporal punishment as a punishment that involves hitting someone or physical punishment. So, that includes spanking, slapping, hitting, pinching, any type of violence towards your child. So, according to an article from William Jewell College written by Josiah Williams in 2018, over 90% of American families use spanking as a means of punishment, at least once. 68% of American parents believe that spanking is not only suitable but necessary to disciplining your child. Over 90% of Americans strike their toddlers at least 3 times a week, and 2/3 at least once a day. So that's toddlers being the age of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that might have shocked some of you. It certainly shocked me when I was doing my research that many people resort to corporal punishment. So that's really why I chose this topic, just to get this message across and show you that there are better, more effective ways. So why is corporal punishment not effective? Well, let's discuss that. Kids don't understand. Their brains aren't fully developed. They're honestly barely developed. So they don't understand why you're spanking them, why you're hitting them. They can't really comprehend that. So maybe instead of resorting to spanking, slapping, pinching, whatever, you should just explain to them. Tell them why what they're doing is wrong. So, this is quoted from Elizabeth Gershoff, PhD, and her quote was in the American Psychological Association article, and she said, spanking gets their attention, but they have not internalized why they should do the right thing in the future. They may behave when the adult is there, but do whatever they want at other times. This could be because of fear. They are scared that if they misbehave in front of the parents, they will get smacked, spanked, pinched, whatever. But when they're not there, they don't have that threat around them, So, why do parents resort to violence in the first place? Well, according to an article from William Jewell College written by Josiah Williams in 2018, multiple sources indicate parents are more likely to spank when they are irritable, depressed, fatigued, stressed, or angry, which challenges the notion that most parents hit in a calm, peaceful manner. In 44% that were surveyed, spanking was used roughly 50% of the times because parents had lost it. And we all get that way. We all get stressed out, we all get emotional, but we need to take a step back. We need to evaluate the situation, then address it. So we just need to take a breath and calm down. Most parents say, and I completely believe them, that they use corporal punishment out of love, as a way to teach their children better. And that is why I'm telling you today that is just not correct and that's not accurate. That's not how a child perceives it just because they don't understand. An older child might understand, but toddlers, 7, 8-year-olds, they don't really understand. So that's why I'm also going to be discussing some of the negative consequences of corporal punishment. This is why that you should not use that in your home. This increases aggression in your child, mental health issues, and antisocial behaviors in children. So according to an article from William Jewell College written by Josiah Williams in 2018, multiple studies show that physical punishment, including hitting, spanking, or causing physical pain, can lead to aggression, antisocial behavior, physical injury, and even health problems for children. That is not good. I'm sure parents agree with that. As a parent, you love your child. You're thinking that this is good for them, but I'm telling you now that it's not. These are studies done by psychologists, done by doctors, and they are telling you this is not an effective way. So now that I've told you all these negative things, I'm going to tell you some alternatives or positive discipline. So what you need to do is you need to communicate with your child. You need to empathize with them, and you need to teach them better instead of resorting to the corporal punishment. So here's a step-by-step kind of scenario from Emory University School of Medicine. They say to first establish an environment of encouragement. That might mean rewarding your child when they participate in good behavior. When your child does something good, give them a little reward. Show them that you're proud of them whenever they do something good, instead of always resorting to some type of bad punishment when they're doing something bad. Don't only punish them for their negative behaviors, but encourage them when they do positive behaviors and give them a reward. 2, respond to your child's behavior. So I know I said earlier, take a step back, calm down, but as soon as you do that, as soon as you are in the mental state to deal with this problem with your child, where you're not going to result in violence or anger, go up to them and acknowledge this problem, because if you just ignore these bad behaviors, they're going to continue. So you need to always address the problem. And 3rd is troubleshoot difficult behavioral issues. So if your child is engaging in a behavioral issue that you see happening frequently, watch the child's behavior after they do this certain, bad thing that they're doing, and see how they react to that. And then you just need to take notes and be like, oh, this is why my child's doing this. And you can evaluate that, and then you can go up to them, discuss this, explain to them why this is bad, and you can perhaps stop that cycle of this constant bad behavior. So next is building trust and emotional connection. Positive punishment grows bond rather than deteriorating it like aggressive punishment. When you are hurting your kids, like I said earlier, they don't understand. They just know that it hurts, and that's going to create fear. That's going to not create this nurturing bond that you want to have with your kid. It's going to make them scared of you. So instead, use positive punishment to grow this bond and to have them feel comfortable and safe with you. They should never feel scared of their parents. Last is legal and ethical considerations. In many countries, corporal punishment is increasingly being recognized as violation of children's rights. So, that might come into America, but also we want to understand that just because someone is younger than us doesn't mean that gives us the right to hit them, to, harm them in any way. So you need to understand that maybe we just shouldn't resort to violence. Maybe we should calmly, not angrily explain to them what they're doing and why it is wrong. So to conclude, we as future parents, we as parents, we have the opportunity to raise the next generation. We do not want to do that through violence, and we can nurture these kids to be important people in society, and we can do that by nurturing these kids, teaching these kids, and helping them grow in a loving and compassionate and empathetic household. And it starts with the parents. It starts with you. It starts with me. Whenever I become a parent, it starts with all of us. So we should start in the household with some good, positive, loving, and nurturing parenting. Thank you.